Good.
Hi, my name's Jim. Well, that's just establishes grounds to take you in for further testing. That's not admissible in court to prove you're guilty for DUI. It can be used to justify asking you to take a breath or blood test at the station. Um, since you're over 21, the officer was supposed to advise you had a right to um, take it or a right to refuse. If he did not advise you of that, I have had judges disregard the portable breath test. Then they have to make um, a decision based on the other evidence whether the officer had a right to ask you to make that choice between breath or blood. Breath machines, it's like playing Russian roulette. You never know if you're getting a correct answer or not. There's no way to retest the sample. Um, you just have to look at the documents, look at the machine to see if it's been certified, to see if it has error messages. You can argue against the machine, but if you went to trial, you'd have to convince the jury that the machine wasn't working. On a blood test, you can retest the sample. It's more accurate. Um, Usually, when we retest blood, it's usually very close to the state's results, within a thousandth of a gram. If it's over, it has to be over 20% to discredit the state's test. Now, retesting can also find errors in the way the sample was handled after the blood was drawn. But then you're going to have to hire an expert to go to trial. If you refuse the breath test and refuse the blood test, then you lose your license with a right to contest that at DMV. You have a right to a hearing. It's usually within a month and a half, and you can drive until that hearing if you had a valid license. Um, then, after the hearing, again, you can get a license in 2 months with an interlock, which you have to use for 2 years. You can also almost go 3 years without driving and then get your regular license back without an interlock.